how to analyze a lakehouse data or a warehouse data in Fabric using notebooks. Let's see. Simple and straightforward activity. Here you go on my screen. How we enter into, how to get this kind of screen, let's see. I'll show you. Go to workspace and get the required workspace. For example, this one. Click on the workspace and click on the required workspace and make sure the connection is set to Lakehouse, okay? Lakehouse, data, files and folders, so that we see notebook interface. Click on open notebook, new notebook. Once we click on new notebook, three things are important. Number one, Spark cluster environment. You create your own environment, your own cluster setup, or go with the workspace settings, default one. Go to workspace setting, default one. Number two, notebook type. For now, I'll go for Spark SQL. Our requirement is to have Spark SQL notebook for analytics. Number three, connect to a session. Session is responsible to create the context, Spark context, just like starting the cluster. Create a session, Spark session, to interact with your notebooks, to connect to the warehouse and read whatever data needed. So on my screen, the session is also online. I repeat three things, okay? Environment, Spark SQL, standard session. Okay, I mean standard, or it can be high concurrency also. Any one cluster type is okay. Truly speaking, these are cluster modes. In Databricks, we call them as cluster modes. Same concept. Whatever we see in regular Databricks, we have it in Fabric notebook interface also. And left side you see data source, right? Click on data source. Click on data source, lakehouse or warehouse, anything. Select the required data source and click confirm. Once you click confirm, next. Run the query. In my case, I have few tables, right? Here it is on my screen. Customer, product, sales, time. Now enter the values. I mean, I just got one query ready to save time, okay? Control enter. What's our requirement again? How to analyze lakehouse or warehouse using Spark cluster. Simply say how to analyze big data using Spark cluster. On my screen, we get the data, the actual table data, plus on my screen now, interestingly, we have chart. This is the one. See, we get one chart auto build. Auto generated chart will be available. Yes, we can customize it. We can start editing it. This is the option to edit the chart or build your own chart. But this kind of charts we get automatically here. Okay? So try to practice this.